Hey there, Taurus. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe and ring the bell. They'll notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we provide here at Joy of the World, give us that big thumbs up, like and share. Share with your peeps, share with your friends, share with your family, your whoever's co-workers, all. These are energy sessions, and they're brought here to help you level up, to help you step up and step in to your best dreams. Imagine everything that you ever dreamt of that gives you that warm fuzzy coming forward and coming through for you. That's what we do here, is we take a look into the energies, because it's often those things that have us in sidesteps, missteps, misperceptions, misconceptions, because maybe we have some seedy energy around us, maybe we have a lingering energy, maybe we just have cobwebs, dust, and debris. I don't know, but that's why we step into these. I'm simply the microphone, and you who gather here, y'all are the collective voice that comes in to read for this sign. So I stay true to the energy and the information coming on in. Now, I'm ready to take a look and see what we've got going on. It seems, as I have done Pisces in Aries, that there's like some underlying junk. You like just junk, not even junk, but junk going on. You like, Joy, get the junk. We need to get the junk out of here. And I'm like, oh, I see you. All of you, okay. Who goes where? Who goes where? Okay, just like that. You coming out, baby. You're coming out of some darkness. You're coming out of some disappointment. You were coming out of some disillusionment. And you're like, speak it, Joy, bring us on out. And I'm like, that's right. That is right, Taurus. Come on through there. Wrong. I know you're a bull, but right here, you a tiger. You a tiger. You just wrong. And like, this temperance means I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. This temperance is a bringing to balance in this case. And it's like the balance is, I'm going to set the shit back behind me. I got to come. I got to go. I got things to do. And I am not being trapped in this energy any longer. What's interesting. Wow. Okay, so when I turn around to you, that mindset has been bringing in that disappointment. So it's like been harboring the energy that of the past. What is still lingering on, for some of you, you're entertaining low-level relationships that just drag you down, that diminish who you are, that you think you need to keep learning those, and that you could be better, you could do whatever. Let me tell you, when they talk about karma, and everybody says karma is neither good nor bad, let's just talk about karma being lessons, karma being energy. And if it's showing up, whatever sign that person is that you're dealing with, take a look at that sign in your chart and check out the house that it's in. Maybe say it's 5th house or 6th house or 3rd house or whatever. Take and see what house it's in, what planets are there, or what you have going on in that house, okay? And begin to study yourself, not through another person, through those examples and reiterations. It's like having to go to school over and over again. You want to graduate and enter into the true university of life. No more games, no more shenanigans, no more hullabaloo, no more, what's that guy's name? Mayhem, none of that, friend. And this is like getting heavy and tired, like, yeah, you're ready to give up. And it's like, don't give up, give in, because this is what I'm actually seeing here, is putting it behind you, moving it past you, revitalizing and revoking the power of this over your mind. Taurus, that's the mentality that you have. You are devout and tenacious. Take that massive power that you have and do that. Okay. So with all that going on, let that old wound go. Let it heal. Let it be behind you, because the wound here that you're talking about is more of a condition than even a particular individual. It might be something that each person you come along, you're like, how come this always happens to me? Let's see. Just look at your own energy. Because the best thing is to not go back out. Look and see what it is you can level up in, or enlighten yourself on, or let go of. So let's say that area that you keep falling for wishy-washy people, and you go find what area of the chart that person's sign is in, and you go and you start to look, and you're like, okay, what is it about me that I could learn or gain from this? And say maybe it was a Sagittarius, and you go on there and you look that maybe it's a little more free with your movement, a little more freedom in giving yourself permission to learn as you grow, to make some mistakes. Big danger word for you, Taurus, because you want to know completely before you forge ahead and step out. And so you're butting heads, living that, having living examples through human after human after human, and it's reiterating something to you, but you're hearing the negative part of it. You're hearing the part that's about you, that there's something wrong or lacking or missing in you. And then you're also having to process real emotions that you had in regards to another person in this connection, relationship, coworker, or whatever. So begin to look at those areas of your chart. Begin to nourish yourself in those areas. Begin to notice the benefics, the advantages of utilizing that part of your zodiac, of your eye. Because like me, I have several houses where there's nothing in it, several signs where there's nothing in it. But that doesn't mean that I have nothing going on in those areas. It means often I have great friends of those particular signs that show up in my life, and it's very enriching and fulfilling because I don't have to compete. I have nothing to go with that. I just get to enjoy and go along. Okay, so I see this is the only card that came out before we began, and it's a credit card, and it came out, let me know your world is still turning. All right, that's twofold. The good news is your world's still turning. The good news is, yes, there's still hope. There is still a chance. And not necessarily for these things, just to begin to feel fantastic about yourself. Feel fantastic about the energy that you're in. Maybe even if your home is like in shambles and a mess and you've been mean into this and mean to that or getting behind on things, this somehow this surge of the world still turning comes along, and it just begins to wash this disappointment off you, which is a low-lying energy. You can see it swamps you out, and it's hard to navigate in this. And that just begins to dissipate as you start charging ahead. You start moving ahead. You're like, I ain't taking that BS no more. You got determination, you got a little zip, a little fire, whatever fire in your chart is showing up here for you, and that focus and determination is carrying you forward. And you have spiritual help and guidance along with it as well. Because the thing is, those waters, they aren't that deep. You're able to forge them, and you have the ability to swim, so they won't overtake you anymore. Okay? Okay. So anyways, the world's still turning, but it's also that world's still turning. It's still spinning. Flip that switch. Turn it off. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to take it by the horns. Okay? So with that, I want to get... We're going to get some of these. The New Era Tarot. We're going to get them on this temperance, on your tiger is what we're going to call it this time. Tell us about their fire. Tell us about this fire show. I see you showing up for Taurus here. I see you too. Volunteering to help keep the world turning, get this motivation, get this traction, this moving forward, to just bypass this energy, to get past it all so that it doesn't keep playing out in your life, to graduate, to get past and move into life university and not having to live out that seesaw or those polarizing energies any longer. So you're wanting to start here. Okay. I love it. It was like going, well, look at what's on the card. Hello, it says dolphins ready to swim, to play, to have fun. And they're community, they're relational, they're communicative. They have a strong connection with or without words. So for you, it's some bonding time with yourself and with others. And definitely I see that the exposure to the outdoors. Give yourself a little bit of time. October's fantastic. But this is the card of joy. Card of expansion. Card of balance. There's been so much of this other work in your mind, work in your logic, and that, like I said, your house may be a bit in shambles, and it's like, let's stay here and face it, but it's worn you out. This tiger, you know what this tiger's running for? This tiger's running to go play in the water with the dolphins. It's like, I'm coming, friends, here I come, I'm ready to make it. Yes, 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 I commit, I'll come, I'll show up, I'll be a part of the fun. Taurus, that's the fire. Excuse me. That is the fire that you need. A little fun. A little fun. And the neat thing about this card, it says seeds of tomorrow are here today. Have fun today. Watch it lighten it up for you. Watch it give you a new perspective and not some outrageous, so far seen ahead, 10 years to live out the plan, which is exhausting. But let's talk about a little sail division going on here, a little bit of spark and some jump and some joy going on, a little bit of hot air ballooning. Okay? You just righted that energy. That's fantastic. I love it. For some of you, it's shopping. Some shopping time with friends. I'm seeing a little piece of jewelry. I'm also seeing campfire. I'm seeing some stargazing, some eye gazing, like looking in the eyes of your lover. I don't know. That's for you to know, Taurus. And so underneath, beneath the surface, what is really being sought out, because joy is the fruit. It's not just the flower, it's the fruit, but within the flower, within the ovum, within the egg, within the source, the heart of you is the Fool. Brand new. Brand new start, brand new beginning, and that's formative in all the beauty and the innocence of the joy, not of the drudgery and the struggle, okay? But more into the celebration and appreciation and just shutting out all those negative energies that used to overtake you and bombard you, that you're able to move forward with the tenacity and grace that you require, is stepping into the sweet life abounding. I love it. Down here in that corner, can you see the tiger? That's right. That's right. The tiger's here to bless your feet. Our feet is our beauty. Our feet is our abundance. Our feet is our direction and our connection. It's when our feet are beautiful and they abound, and like in this Fool energy, it all comes together when our mind is on the same page with our body and we're moving in what we know we should be participating in. Okay, so magical mystical moments coming in. So we're going to underwrite the 7 of Cups here and the 4 of Cups. Let's see what's going on, because this Fool energy has brought in this thank you, new beginning here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle for the 4 of Cups as well. You're tricking me. Which one are you? Okay, it's easy. You're like, we're tricking you because we're so blatant, so obvious, Joy, so obvious. So under the 7 of Cups, remember that moon eye, that just being just overwhelmed, tricks being played, some projection having gone on, the weariness of the soul, the dark night of the soul, that whole thing. And now let me tell you, when I say dark night of the soul, don't sit there and be like, she don't know. Oh, yes, I do. My dark night of the soul is like one thing when you have it up in your head and it's all woe is me and whatever, because, you know, your mind be living a nightmare, but when your body and your soul be living the nightmare too, yeah, it's been on 3 levels and all sorts of devils, and I don't even know how I escaped, how I got out. But this is how you are, my friend. Okay? 4, moon dance. Light as air, on top of the world, communing with the stars, making the most out of this, because now that you've had that opportunity and you've gone through it, it gives you a perspective like nobody's business. It is what is making you unique. It is what makes you exalted. It is the very thing that gets you hired, promoted, chosen, friend, chosen. Because you know what you know after everything you've seen, endured, and been through on all those levels. I cry for you. Okay. It all works out. It all works out because you're fully connected. Somehow being ripped and torn and like tossed about. You like the flood, joy the flood. And I'm like, I know, baby. I know. Every little thing's going to be all right. See those little birdies you have there? Body, mind, and soul. You know yourself. So let yourself be beautiful and divine. That's the thing, that balloon, that eyeball, that moon there is a playmate. It is, you become playful in mind. And somewhere you may not know it quite yet, because part of you still like looking around like this, like, you know, trying to see what else is coming. But the thing is, when you rest at night, you're restoring. You know it is over, it's fading, it's receding. It's receding on the horizon behind you. You're moving forward and you're walking in life and you're living. You're rejoining society. Because the thing is, it's not that you left. It's just your world was so vastly different from everyone else's. But COVID kind of came in as a leveler for everybody to get a little bit of shock, a little bit of sensibility coming on in. And you're like, yeah, that's where I got my leg up. You know, it rippled me at first, but now I've adjusted, I've adapted, and I've become bright and bold. And I'm shining like the star that I am. Ooh, Taurus, tell on yourself. Tell on your fine self. I like that. So let's see what's going on with the 4 of Cups here. Y'all, I have got to stretch. Woo, 4 of Cups. We have 50, the Observer. So under the 4 of Cups, this is what we got going on. Okay? But it's underneath, remember. So this is you taking a good look into the past, but you got to have that fun first. You need that spark, that fire, that whatever to come in as a catalyst to afford you this, to make it easy, and for you to look back and to recover your dreams, not to see the destruction of them or those other things. To recover the part of yourself that is like the stardust, the spark, that zest in the soul, the juice, and you will have something left after it all. You will, but pace yourself. That's what I would say, is pace yourself. Don't take on too much at once. And also, look in the mirror. Remember who you are. See who you are. Realize when you're looking in that, see past the stuff, the whatever, and see yourself for your true beauty, male or female. Remember, your beauty is when you're walking in your complete integrity. It's when you're in your amness. No longer are you having to be taking up, asserting your consciousness of, okay, this is who I am. This is how I live. Yes, I forgive. Yes, I die. No, it is like this effortlessness, it's like being the king of the ball, the queen of the dance, or whatever. You just flying on through. People are opening doors for you. You don't even have to check your name on the list. They're like, we see your sash. We know who you are. Come on in. Come on down. Whatever. It's this flawlessness, this flow of life that has been prepared, and you're ready to walk in this. I like that. I like it. So we're going to get some crowns of the rune. Going on over your shoulders. No more angel devil. No more polarity. Does that rhyme with poor? No more polarity going on over there of trying to get your mind to divide itself, because your massive energy, if it gets divided, oh my God, the ability to clean up from that, move on, would be devastation. It would be difficult. It would be disappointing. So we're just bringing you back together here, and we're remembering who you are. So over the Four of Cups, over this disappointment, we're going to crown it with this: dream and imagine all is possible. Dream and imagine. So what we're doing is we're like putting this through the car wash of this mindset, through the car wash of life, and we just washing it clean from that old perspective, from that stigma, from that muscle memory, from that mind resonance. We're just cleaning it on out. And this is the All Father card, the Odin card. This is it is all possible. It's clean slate, blank slate. It's not even like erasing the page, that type of a thing where you can still see the dust and the shadows of what was there. It's a fresh sheet. It is a gift. It's a gift that life is affording you, with that observation, with the 50, the tenacity to go and to recover your dreams, all right, and to reinvent yourself. And that doesn't mean make yourself into something you're not. No, it's taking the components that are there, like sometimes you go in your fridge and there's a little bric-a-brac of stuff in there, and you're like, I could whip this and that together. It's like that. It's taking what's available and what's right there, and leveling it up and putting it into a place that's pleasing and enticing and motivating, and creates that spark and that fire and that campfire. Maybe you're doing s'mores over your campfire, or maybe you're like my Hungarian friend where you take pork belly and chunk of onion, and you're grilling it, and then you drip the fat over the bread, and then you grill and drip the fat, and eventually you chop it all up and eat it together. They love that. Those are their s'mores. And now the Seven of Cups is really coming in like this, about getting that traction. It's like a tripod. Celebrate. Things are looking up. What you used to reach for is now ground level for you, friend. That's the thing that you'll begin to see as these nights wash away the stress, the trauma, those sort of things, that you begin to see that it's not like what's going on anymore, and the mind begins to be smooth. And because remember, you're so exhausted. You are so exhausted, and that just begins, the fatigue wears away, the muscle memory's cleared out over here with the All Father Dream card going on with your clean slate self, and you'll realize that what you used to reach for is now beneath your feet. So that reinventing yourself, the dreaming, is literally like, wow. You'll have the ground under your feet. You'll have that stability, that clarity, that sense of self, and you'll be dreaming again. You'll be seeing again. You'll feel your heart lighting up again. And you will take that powerful momentum you have, that once it gets going, it carries itself. I'm trying to think of what that word is. It's like when it's weighted, and it has that, once it gets the momentum, it's self-propelling. I hope you like that, Taurus. Be self-propelled. Be self-propelled. Be awesome. Be amazing. Be magnificent. Be your true self. All right. Make sure you leave those comments down below. I want to hear from you. I want to get in agreement with you. That's what these are about. I love you. We'll talk soon.